Hello and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we are going to take a look at what kind of future Jagmeet Singh has. If you have seen my previous videos, I've already created similar readings. 9 months ago I predicted that Chrystia Freeland is gonna be losing her job. I also have one for Justin Trudeau, which I also recommend for everyone to take a look at it. It's going to be very interesting. I've done one for Pierre Poilievre as well. So you can definitely look at all the current party leaders for Canada. And I also created a video for Canada, what you can expect in 2025. I can tell you it's worth to look at it, especially the very first quarter of the year is gonna be quite something to look forward to. I'm gonna put the links for these videos in the description and to the end as well, so you can definitely take a look at it. But again, I'm just shuffling the cards to make sure that I let them to jump out, so sometimes it can take for a while. Obviously, if you are looking for, if you want to skip that part, I'm gonna put it in the description, and you can just jump to the analysis itself. But if you're watching it, I'm also very interested to hear where you live. What is your opinion about him? What is your hopes and dreams? What is that you would like to see to happen to him, or what is that you would like to see even in Canada? What kind of changes you are hoping for? And also, what has been the last few years for you? What are the changes that you've been through? Obviously, it hasn't been an easy change for everyone, but okay, now we only have just one card left, and we're going to be able to get started. So let's jump to it. So in the center of the reading we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, which is a very fast moving card. So it can be an indication that things are going to be speeding up in his life. Things are going to be happening very, very fast. But this is a positive card. When things are progressing in a positive way, it can be also a sign of positive messages, good news of some sort that he might get, or growth and things are kind of lining up for him as well. So I think all in all, what this is saying that things are going to be moving in the right direction for him, and he's going to have some positive outcomes coming towards him. It might be an indication of a trip as well. Maybe he's going on a vacation. But let's see the surrounding cards. The first card we have here for him is the Hermit. The Hermit, which is all about going in an inner journey of rethinking things, rethinking his purpose, rethinking what is that he wants, what is his goal. This can be, connected to his team up with the Liberal Party of rethinking what is the direction that goes, and kind of claiming that okay, they're broken up, which happened a few months ago, but he's still been probably thinking about what is the right move for him. So anyway, this is all about this inner journey of self-discovery and rethinking something. The next card we have here for him is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a court card, so can be a person, his energy, or just the general energy of the card. Generally, the Knight of Pentacles is a very, very slow moving energy, because this card is all about planning, long-term planning, and making sure that he is making everything by the book and trying to avoid any kind of mistakes, right? He is really making sure that he's planning and maybe he's planning his own future or something long term. And it can be that once this night is gets going, it's an indication of long-term stability and long-term success. So I think he's definitely thinking about his long-term success, right? Especially when you kind of combine it with the Hermit, he's been wondering, okay, what can get me to survive the current state? What can get me to long-term success? This can also an indication of an offer of some sort, maybe a job offer or a deal, a contract, something that is lucrative, something that he should take into consideration. Maybe he's gonna get a news of an offer as well. But he's definitely focusing on his long term, what's gonna work for him. The next card is the Judgment card. The Judgment, which is a card of recognition, realization, when you kind of figure out that, okay, what is that I wanna do, what is my goal, what is my purpose, and also like kind of rising from the ashes like a phoenix. So there's definitely some kind of a freeing himself, and some kind of a realization as well that's plays in with the Judgment card. Judgment can also be connected to evaluation, self-evaluation, or some kind of an evaluation that he's been going through. But sometimes the Judgment brings something back from the past, something that he thought it might have been done, like dealt with, but it's kind of resurfacing. But again, all I can feel that it's a very freeing energy of realizing what is that he want to do, what is his long-term goal, because the first row is all about contemplation, self-discovery, what is the one that I want to do long-term, and realizing that and getting to that conclusion of what he wants to do. The next card we have here for him is the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, which is a card of financial stability. This is like the card of pre-Empress, when you have a lot of money. Like when the Nine of Pentacles shows up, money is not a problem for you. So I think he definitely has the money. He's been walking around with Versace bags and Rolex watches and very nice cars. So this card is definitely showing that he has the money, and he can afford whatever he wants. This is also a card of independence. So maybe this can be going independent from the Liberal Party, or he might be working on his own business as well, because this card is really good if you have your own business, and it's an indication that this business is very lucrative and brings you a lot of financial independence. But also it can be a sign of a promotion of some sort. But I kind of feel that there's a lot of financial stability here for him, and maybe he has some kind of a deal going on with this Knight of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles as well. That's definitely growing. His next card is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, which is an indication of an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. This is kind of like this perfect happiness that he's kind of getting to when you've been through a lot of challenges, a lot of difficulties, and you're arriving to this moment of bliss when everything is happening, and you're finding your happiness. So I think, as you can see, the cards are pretty interesting. They're all talking about discovery, progress, growth, financial stability, and being in this perfect situation. And that's kind of in the present, where he's kind of achieving this perfect moment. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that you liked the reading, and you're also helping me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. And I'm sure Canadians wants to hear this, so definitely spread the news and check out the other videos as well that I made about Chrystia Freeland, Justin Trudeau, Pierre Poilievre, and my forecast for 2025 for Canada. So the next card for him is the World card, which is a card of ending, finishing a cycle and starting a new one. But this is kind of like when you achieved everything and you are ready for the next stage of your life. When you set your goals and you achieved it, this is kind of like a graduation type of feeling when you kind of finished everything. So maybe I can kind of see that he might be retiring with this World card, because this is like, okay, I've done everything that I could or everything that I want, and I'm just ready for something new, ending a cycle and starting a new one. It might be also a trip, like with the World and the Eight of Wands. There's definitely some kind of a trip in the picture, but I'm kind of feeling that he's gonna end some kind of a cycle, maybe his political cycle. We'll see it pretty soon, I think. The next card is the Emperor, which is a card of leadership, taking a lead of some sort, strategizing, and being like very structural, very organized. So I think there's definitely some kind of a leadership for him, like a leadership cycle might be ending as well, because it kind of has the World attached to it. But maybe he's starting something. He's taking a leader on something new. And the next card is also a court card, so it can be a person, his energy, or just the general energy of the card. The King of Wands is also a leader, like a true born natural leader, somebody who is able to get people behind his thoughts, his visions. So there's definitely some kind of a leadership opportunity for him. I don't know if he's going to continue to lead the NDP or not, but it's very interesting that you have two cards here that are talking about leadership opportunity, taking a lead, taking action. The King of Wands is somebody who likes new approaches and likes adventures as well. It might be as well that you have two leaders here that are kind of in connection with each other, because the Emperor is the leader of the country. So it might be an indication of his connection to Justin Trudeau, his kind of pseudo coalition or whatever agreement they have that kind of comes to an end, and he is kind of this leader who is very energetic. Let me know what you think, what this is all about. And let's see what is at the bottom of the deck. Well, the bottom of the deck is the Tower, which is an indication of a quick, sudden change. And believe it or not, like I really want you to watch the other videos, because the Tower is a recurring theme. The Tower is this sudden change when you kind of everything you built up, you're losing it. It's crumbling right in front of your eyes. Traditionally, in a job situation, it's a reorg, when the positions are reshuffled and you're kind of losing whatever you had so far. So like leading up to it, it was kind of like a pretty positive reading. But seeing the Tower, I think he's gonna be losing whatever he built up so far, and I think that's why he is looking for something new and finishing this cycle. And I think he's gonna find his happy place. But I think whatever he has, whatever he built up, I think his political career is gonna come to an end suddenly, abruptly, and yeah, that's what I can I can predict for him. And let me know what you think. Do you think that he's going to be able to survive whatever he's been doing in the last few years with Justin Trudeau? Will he be able to survive, or is his career coming to an end? So that's all I have for you. I think his career is going to come to an end. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.